some notes from his journals that he had kept, and there was a passage in there, and it said, if the UAR are willing to die for this, so am I.
Well, I, for one, I completely lost hope at that time.
Well, after Terry's death, I just had to get right away from there. I just had to take my family right away from there. From the place where I was born. It hurt me right inside.
It was at that time well, actually, we completely lost contact, and I wondered where you'd gone, and I got really sick. That's why I went quiet for a couple of years. The thing I kept thinking was, well, what was the point of the gathering? I had so much hope from it. And yet, it seemed like it had just been a complete waste of time.
I gave up hope too, and I just thought, we've lost everything.
At this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to defend the world from grave danger.
We've got an unusual terror warning from the feds to tell you about. Alert tonight, just 4 days before Christmas, a possible terror threat.
I just want you to know I think Navy SEALs rock.
There is diversity of opinion on Fox News. You may disagree with that.
Should they use more? Should they, use Moab, the mother of all bombs, and use daisy cutters, and, let's not just stop at a couple of cruise missiles.
The care that goes into it, the humanity that goes into it.
The United States of America will not permit the world's most dangerous regime to threaten us. This crusade is going to take a while.
We can't go anywhere without carrying our history with us.
As I watched in horror the build-up to the war in Iraq and subsequent events unfold, at the same time, I also witnessed something infinitely more powerful.
The mainstream media barely reported the importance of the biggest outpouring of global will ever witnessed on this planet, as over 15 million people took to the streets. Evidence of the huge universal desire for peace, forgiveness, and love. Not retribution, as most governments would have us believe.
This is my solemn pledge. I will work to build a single nation of justice and opportunity.
It was the rise of this movement on the planet and my own experience of it that reminded me of the long history of humanity's ongoing struggle against all forms of tyranny. It was this inspirational work for peace and love of humanity, and other gatherings largely unreported by the corporate media, that inspired me to pick up the pieces of the project. For months, I searched for Bunner. Eventually, I found him and invited him to come and help finish the story.
My voice had gone quiet for a while. But then a year ago, on a visit back to the Nullarbor, spirit ancestors appeared to me. They told me it was time to share the dreaming and the story of my people and the whale dance song again.
So Bunner took his whale dreaming song to First Light Country, the most easterly point of Australia. There, he was welcomed with open arms to the East Coast Blues Festival, and by an elder from Bundjalung country.
I'd like to welcome all my friends, and most of all, I want to bring Bunner into my heart.
Got a very important Aboriginal person here from the Nullarbor, from Whale Dreaming, Yilgarn Murney.
As I shared more and more of my culture, whale dreaming and music wherever I could, I found more and more people felt the same way as me. And I realized there's only one way forward for us, everyone together.
Bunner's newfound purpose reached Elcho Island. And 6 months later, Baramulla and the Yolngu people came to continue Bunner's initiation that they had started 7 years before at the gathering on the Nullarbor.
Baramulla and Bunner, they were gifted by the ancestors to come this way.
And I thank these wonderful people here who have adopted me into their tribe as initiated whalemen. And finally now we can teach our generations the story that has been passed down from our ancestors and the songs and the music that we share with the whales in the sea.
This is a meeting place. This is not just any place. It's a place for all tribes to meet in harmony.
The spirit that was engendered at the gathering was experienced 100-fold, as Bunner performed with the Yolngu people and one tribe to celebrate peace and the completion of his initiation as a whaleman of his people. The return of Bunner And these whale dreamers, living proof that we can overcome our historical circumstances. We can even come back from the edge of cultural extinction.
Ceremony with Bana and others, I have come to understand that we must embrace and celebrate our differences if we are to collectively come back from the edge of extinction ourselves. There is still magic thriving on this planet. Experienced through my own dream and the whale dreaming of my mourning friends.
People of the world need to reconnect back to the fire and to the land and dreaming. Nature. Back to Jugana. Back to the beginning. Before it's too late.